Okay, so if you think Instagram is listening to you because you and your friends talk about something and then you see an ad 2 seconds later about what you just talked about, I've actually found a very interesting explanation for how this works in a kind of uncanny way. Okay, for context, I also run brands and I create a lot of ads. So I'm on like the Meta ads side too, generating stuff. And the other day, I was like, hey, the Meta Ads Manager is a crazy product. And I was like looking for people to help me understand a few things. And I get this DM, and this guy says, so Meta converts your ad, the copy, the image, the video into this thing called vectors. And it places this ad in what is called a vector space. So it kind of figures out like an understanding of everything that is going on in this ad. Also in this space is user profiles, browsing behavior, content they engage with, probably other signals of like who you DM stuff to, content that you save, ads that you stop on, ads that you skip past. And Meta uses this shared map to discover relationships between ads, users, and content. It measures the distance between, okay, what in the 3-dimensional spaces, 8-dimensional space is happening here? So this is a simplistic understanding of a vector space, right? Let's say on one dimension, we have demographics of who you are. On this other dimension, we have like interests, things that you have signaled that you're interested in. And then on another one is like content. So maybe you just like only engage with like brain rot style content or sensationalist news headlines or like beauty and premium style content. So what Meta does is they group you in these like vector spaces. And again, this is all simplistic. And between you and your friends and people who you engage with, both in person and online, they kind of like group you in a similar vector space. So an ad that shows up in the space, Meta will say, hey, this ad is something your friend would actually like. And then maybe 5 days later, you and your friends are actually like on the same IP address and you DM them memes constantly. So then Meta is like, oh, I'm just going to show that same ad to like all of those other people. It seems like they're friends. They share the same kind of like vector space. So they're not listening to you, but they actually know much, much, much more about you. And they have a very complex delivery system for making sure that the most relevant ads get to the people who it's going to be most relevant to. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. If you make ads, this is extremely interesting. It also tells you the importance of like creative diversity, which a different topic on its own. Anyway, now you know.